Some celebrating, others considering a plan B after a big night for area school districts. And KXOI4 has your voice, your vote election coverage. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Nadine Woodward. Spokane County voters deciding a number of school bonds and levies in today's special election, and we have tonight's results. We begin with Spokane Public Schools, where voters approved a $145 million bond with 68%. It'll fund the third phase of a modernization project, as well as upgrade technology, safety, and security. Voters also approving an operations levy with a whopping 71%. It'll provide nearly 23% of the district's operating budget. Spokane Public Schools sending out a huge thank you to voters tonight, saying that the numbers tell them they are headed in the right direction and doing the right things. Moving on to Central Valley, that district's bond, one everyone was watching tonight, a district that hasn't passed a bond in 16 years. Well, that streak was broken tonight. 64% of voters deciding now is the time to approve a $121 million bond to build a new high school, that is a new elementary school, renovate other buildings, and fund security improvements. Voters also in that district passing a levy with 67% of the vote. KXOI4's Caiti Currey working for you tonight. Caiti, boy, you were there. A lot of excitement in Central Valley.
Nadine, as a matter of fact, as the numbers came in, Superintendent Ben Small picked up his wife and swung her around, and the district needed the supermajority to pass the bond, and once Small announced the number, 64%, the room erupted. Well, there were a lot of smiles, happy tears, and high fives with the passing of the $121.9 million construction bond. The district will be able to add security improvements to each school, renovate a handful of schools, and build a new elementary school. It will address some of the biggest issues the district's schools are facing, which is overpopulation, security, and the overall learning environment.
I think what we did tonight by being able to pass this levy and this bond for the first time for the bond in 16 years is we have shown that we are about our kids, we're about this community, and we're about the future of what we want this place to be.
A big part of their campaign strategy was making sure voters knew that this bond will not increase tax rates. Marty Dickinson, one of the campaign chairs, says now that they have seen the success, they can finally put these plans into action. Campaign organizers say this was a true community effort. Even when the opposition campaign started, it fired up supporters of the proposition and so much more. Reporting in studio tonight, Caiti Currey, KXOI4 News.
All right, thank you, Caiti, for that. Taking a look now at funding measures in other districts tonight. West Valley had two levies on the ballot, a programs and operations levy that passed with 67%, a technology capital projects levy also passing with 69% of voters saying yes. In Meade, a nearly $70 million facilities improvement bond passed, 63% of approval for that, and their levy also passed with nearly 69%. In Cheney, though, mixed results tonight. A $44 million bond to improve Cheney High failed with 57%. It needed at least 60. The school's last renovation was 20 years ago, but the district's programs and operations levy did pass with 64%. Moses Lake in big need of a new high school, but tonight a nearly $100 million bond that would have paid for it did not pass. It received 54% of the vote, just 6% shy of what was needed. Without funding for a new building now, that high school will have to stagger the day to accommodate all the students and move to a year-round schedule starting in 2016. Better news, though, for Moses Lake's levy. It passed with 64% of the vote. We've got more ballots will be counted tomorrow, but at this point, it does not look like those percentages will change much. We'll let you know if they do. Election results will be certified February 24th. You can head to KXOI.com for more election results and information on all of the area's bonds and levies.